welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Ashley and I am back to do another video. I filmed my March wrap-up yesterday on a new camera, and let's just say that camera's quality was so completely terrible that I scrapped the whole video. I was going to try and make it work. Didn't work. The last month has been a crazy month, and so I'm trying to get some videos out here soon. But anyways, doing my April TBR. So in the month of April, I am wanting to participate and follow the Yellow Book Road, which is a month-long readathon based on The Wizard of Oz. I love The Wizard of Oz. For this readathon, you visit all the characters from the story. So we have Glinda, the Scarecrow, Tin Man, the Cowardly Lion, the Wicked Witch, the Wizard, and then you go back home at the end. Each of these have 3 prompts. So here is what I'm going to do. We're going to spend 6 times, get our books to fit the prompts that go to here. I hope that makes sense. We're going to go ahead and do our 6 spins. I have this spinner wheel up on my computer. I usually do this on my phone, but I now have to record on my phone. But anyways, I'm going to spin this wheel. I'm going to spin it 6 times for the 6 prompts here. And most of these also have additional spinner wheels to use. I'm just going to take the selection and pick books that kind of fit my prompts. If I get the master prompt wheel, there's 2 of those. The book bingo wheel, if I get one of those 3, or intimidating read, I'm not going to count those. I'm going to just spin again. So spin number 1. Is 12 friend recommend 12 books. Spin number 2. Which is master prompt wheel, so I'm going to spin again. I think that's too hard, trying to fit a prompt to a prompt. Reread. All right, another 12 books by 12 friends recommendation. Ooh, free pick. This is for book 5. A library book. And last spin will be book in a series. So I wrote down each of those spin prompts. I have 2 books recommended by 12 of my friends. I have a reread. I have a library book. I have a book in a series, and I have a free pick. That should be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. That's how I find my collection of books to pick from, okay? And then I'm going to use those collections to try and fit them into the prompts for this readathon. So let me go do some work, match them all up, and then I will come back and show you the books that I'm going to be reading in the month of April. I did forget to mention there's a couple books already on my TBR list that I'm going to be trying to put into these 6 books. One of them is the Sleep When I'm Dead book club pick, which, okay, that is The Last Party by A.R. Torr. And then I also have Laura's Lovely Libraries book pick, which is Night Falls on Predicament Avenue by Jamie Jo Wright. And I actually have that right here. And silly me, I actually bought 2 accidentally. So I'm actually giving this one to a friend and we're going to read it together, but I'm trying to stick that in there. And then for Oshina's Francine Rivers book club, we are supposed to be reading A Voice in the Wind. And that one's not super high on my priority, but if I can, I will get that one in there as well. So let me go find all my books and I will be back to show you what I'm reading. Okay, so it took some finagling, but I think I got it mostly figured out. But it gives me 8 books on my TBR. It's fine. I probably won't read them all, but it'll give me some selections to pick from. For the Yellow Book Road, the first prompt is Glenda, and I just wrote down the prompt that my book fulfills. There's actually 3 prompts for each person, and if you hear noise going on in the background, I apologize. It's prom day, so my girls are getting ready and there's people around. But anyways, for Glenda, I picked Divine Rivals. This was one of my 12 friends recommend picks. I had to pick 2 of those, and this one fulfills the prompt of being widely hyped. My daughter's gonna love that I am picking this and going to read it this month, so this is one I'm gonna have to get to. Next, for Scarecrow, I picked The Bright Years by Sarah DeMoff, and this one is a library book, and this fulfills the prompt of a strong friendship duo. I'm kind of stretching that a little bit. This is about a married couple, but I figure you have to have a strong friendship in order to be married. So there's that one. Next, for Tin Man, I am picking Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. This is a chunker, but I've been really feeling like reading this. This one fulfills a book in a series, and it has an animal on the cover. Next, I have a carryover from last month. That is Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. And this is for The Wicked Witch, which is water on the cover. Plenty of water here. This is a reread from my list, and I actually spun it on my wheel last month and didn't get to it. I really want to read this before the movie comes out, so I'm really hoping to read this one this month. And then lastly, for the Yellow Book Road, I have The Wizard, which I'm going to read 6 Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim. This fulfills a quest or a journey, and it is the second 12 Friends Recommend 12 Books prompt. And then I have the 2 books that didn't fit into the prompts. Night Falls on Predicament Avenue by Jamie Jo Wright. And then the Sleep When I'm Dead book club pick, which was whatever, I forget the title now. But anyways, I will list all of the titles and links down below. So if you want to find out more information about each of these, they will be listed there. There's a lot of noise going on. People are coming home, getting ready. I'm gonna go, but thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.